Yeah. Actually, there are more than two career paths, which I will share later. But before I go there, I just want to show you the money first, because let's
Mm,
be honest, many people come into the sales for the money, right?
mm,
And when I don't know if your previous any of your previous guests have already shared this, but comparing to different industries, tech sales is definitely one of the best paid sales roles. I know during
mm,
my time, people still associate sales mostly to like car salespeople or insurance salespeople, right? And they don't
mm,
really, they kind of have this tag that because they can't make it in any other career path, that's why they end up in sales, right? But tech sales is totally different. And this is the first realization I had when I came into Salesforce, because I met so many great people, great calibers, and the money is just great too. Maybe
mm,
only a little bit less well paid than banking. Okay,
mm,
so for my own salary, just to give you a reference, um, excluding stock options and other benefits, just my OTE. So that's base plus commission. For my
mm.
first SRO in 2007, it was but 50,000 Singapore dollar. And
2007.
2007, yes.
Wow.
And
Okay.
so my engineering job, the offer was about the same. OT, like annual package, including 13 months. Okay. And then
Mm,
for my EDR role, it jumped to 80,000 Singapore dollar. So that was
mm,
my prospecting role. And then when I become AE, I work in a few different companies, right? So the salary is ranging from 120K to 180K Singapore dollar. And that
mm.
was from 2012.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
So
want to give some context, right, Emily, if you don't mind. So that was like you said, 2012. So 2012, it was you mentioned 120 and above. Even today, some people may be getting paid 112, for example, for a starting AE role. So you can imagine that was almost 10 years ago.
yeah,
It's actually a lot during that period.
yes, it was. It was very good pay. Let me put it this way: if it hasn't reached you, and
Mm,
and sales management, I have not been offered that myself. Okay, but I heard
mm,
through very good headhunter friends that it could go anywhere from like 180K to 300K, depending on the level. Whether you are a just manager of a small team or manager of the enterprise team or director or VP of APAC, for example. And I didn't mention this, but those stock options that in a tech sales company they give you, all those are also really great part of of getting my first bucket of gold. I remember when I was just getting my first batch of Salesforce stock, they were just like 30 USD per stock.
mm.
And later they go to like a few hundreds.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think among all of my stock investment, those are the best yield stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I I can tell you Salesforce is very expensive now because I do own maybe a handful of Salesforce, maybe not that much,
I
but I
know
can't buy that much as well.
it's too expensive to buy now. But when I was having my contract, they gave something called a restricted stock unit, and it is only given to employees. And they use that as a way of retaining you. So they don't give all of them at one time. They will tell you, okay, you got this many stocks, but we will release it every quarter this much, so that, I know many people when they want to switch company, they also time their leaving time to be after the last vesting of all of their stocks.
Yep.
So yeah, that's something to be in mind.